first video, and I am driving down the road. It's so safe, right? I am going to be making these video vlogs because I want to be held accountable for what I'm about to do. I am so excited about this journey that I'm about to take, which is getting the gastric sleeve surgery. I'm scared. It's just happened so quickly. I'm blessed in that I'm not having to go through insurance. I'm able to pay cash for it, not because of me, but because of the generosity of a family member. And God has just opened doors for this to happen for me. I've wanted to do it for years and years. I mean, all the way back when I was in college, before I got married, before I even met my husband, this was something I wanted to do. And I went the diet route with the doctor, under a doctor's supervision, and I lost 60 pounds. It was the most I'd ever lost in my life, and I got down to my smallest I'd ever gotten in my adult life, which was 160, and I loved it. I loved the feeling of feeling lighter, of feeling healthier. And since then I got married. I had 3 kids, and after the 3rd pregnancy, man, I just packed the pounds on and got where I'm at today, which is so unhealthy. I'm miserable. For those that say, why do you get this? Why? Is it all vanity? I will say part of it is vanity, because I want to look nice again. I want to look nice in clothes and feel nice when I look at myself in the mirror in my clothing. You know, I don't buy ill-fitting clothing now, but I want to look healthier. I want to be healthier. The main motivation truly is good health. My heart palpates. I wake up and my hands are swollen. I've got to where I have to take my ring off at night so that I can get up in the morning and not have my fingers like cut, because my fingers are so swollen. And I'm tired of living this way. I've dieted. Last year I lost 30 pounds. It took me 7 months to just counting every calorie, nitpicking every little thing, exercising all the time, and I lost 30 pounds. My husband started 3 months after me, dieted about the same amount of time, worked out more than me. He did work out more than me, but ate more than me too, and lost like 50 pounds. So I was so frustrated, and I stopped because in about the 5th month of the diet, my hair started falling out. After that rapid weight loss, my hair just started coming out in big gobs. And while, yes, that is a side effect of the sleeve, and I'm very well aware of that, it really hurt something elemental in me. You know, I was struggling to lose the weight. It was coming off so slowly. It was such hard work. I felt like my body was fighting me, because there were weeks that I would give up and all of a sudden I'd lose weight. And then I would go back on the diet and I would lose more weight, and then I would plateau. And it was nothing I could do to get off of it. And then my hair started falling out. It was just, I was so fed up. I thought, I'm stopping here. I'm going to try to maintain. And then next year I'll start again and I'll lose more. You know, that's a great weight. Let me maintain it now for the next 5-6 months. And I did. I went into a maintenance phase, and I was a little more lax than I should have been. I wasn't exercising at all like I should have been. I got way too busy. So much changed in my life during that time off, and I gained back 15 of the pounds. At least I did keep 15 off. That was nice. But I gained back 15. I bought into my mother's bakery. My uncle sold out his share to me, and it went into a much more hectic work schedule. Just life changed so much, it seemed like. It was a very hard year for me. But I managed to keep all but 15 off, and then we do something as a church called the Daniel's Fast. And when we did that fast, it's a lot like what I'm going to be eating after the sleeve, after I get the sleeve. So I'm kind of familiar with a lot of it, and I'm excited about that because I enjoy being on the Daniel's Fast. And this will be motivation to stay on it, because you crave a lot of things, and you're hungry all the time. At least after the sleeve, I won't be hungry, right? So I'm sorry for the poor lighting. You can't see me because it's early, and I'll get to that. But I lost that 15 pounds back, but as soon as we quit the Daniel's Fast, boom, 5 of it came back on. I mean, like within days. And I wasn't going crazy, and I was trying to. I was like, yes, I can do this and start here, fresh start for my next 30 pounds. And I just got overwhelmed. I felt so defeated, and along with other factors in life, just so busy that either their spouse had just had the sleeve or the gastric bypass, or they had, and they were coming in and getting stuff for other people and said, I can eat, half of one of these, or I'm getting a bag of donut holes and I'll get to eat 3 of these donut holes, and I can enjoy that much. I'm this far out from my surgery, and it's been wonderful, and I don't regret it. And then I had friends on Facebook all of a sudden that it was like, boom, it just started popping out at me, and I said, God, if there was any way that you could make this possible, I want to do this. I want to change my life. I want a lifestyle, and I need a tool to help me. I need something else to help me, because MyFitnessPal is great. It's a great tool, and it helped me a lot, but I need something more. I need it. And so I started talking about it, praying about it, thinking about it. I didn't really share it with my husband until about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. My husband and I were just talking, and I mentioned it to him that somebody we knew had it, and how I would love to have something done. And he said, well, start looking into it, see how much it costs, see what it takes, find out about it. And I was like, you don't know, I already have been. I had a general idea of the cost, but a friend of mine whose kids are in school with my kids told me their doctor, and just went on and raved, and her sister had it done, and her mother had they had the gastric bypass, all 3 of them, but raved about their doctor, how wonderful he was. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna call him, let's see what we can do. So I called, found out there was a seminar, went to the seminar, basically learned everything I had already learned in all my research, because I'm a researcher. Like, I've seriously been researching this really seriously for about the past week and a half, 2 weeks, and I've already logged like 12 hours of research. Anyway, this video is going to be extremely long, evidently. I'm sorry, I'm trying to cut it down. Called the doctor, got the seminar, went to the seminar Monday. This is Wednesday. I went to the seminar Monday, talked to the doctor after the seminar, gave him my paper, all the paperwork I have to fill out. The next morning, yesterday morning, Tuesday morning, the office manager called me before the office even opened. I was waiting for the office to open to call in to see what I need to do about getting the ball rolling. Our donut shop will be closing at the end of the month for like a week and a half, I think we said, just for some family vacation time to kind of decompress during the holidays. It's a slow time anyway. Everybody's making resolutions and not wanting donuts, so we're pretty much gonna just kind of take it slow. So I was thinking, man, if I could get it in a hurry, even if I went and got financing somewhere, because I don't have insurance. We have found that insurance costs more than just going with cash. It really does, but that's personal decisions. Anyway, so I didn't even get a chance to call. She called me, and I was going to see if maybe their office offered financing or something like that. Well, I need to back up. Monday night on the way home from the seminar, I spoke with my family member, just because we were talking, catching up, and they asked where I'd been, and I told them where I'd been, and they said, well, how much is that running nowadays? And I told them what I had been told, a ballpark figure at the seminar for cash. And they said, well, I said, what, you gonna loan it to me? Because I'd mentioned I was gonna try to see about financing. And they said, well, actually, no, I'd like to give it to you, but I need to discuss it with my spouse. And they said, I'll let you know tonight or tomorrow. And I'm like, if you can loan it to me, that would be great. If you can't, that's fine. I'll see what else I can do, And lo and behold, they called me back within about 15 minutes. Said I spoke with my spouse, and they are fully for it. We have been blessed. We want to bless you. It's not a loan. Just take it and do it and get healthy. We want you healthy. And so, of course, I jumped all over that like you can't believe. The next morning, the doctor's office calls me, breaks down the price. It was what they had told me, ballpark to me, and set me an appointment for the very next morning today, Wednesday morning at 8 o'clock with the doctor. First appointment, yay, that I'm on the way to. And then I have a 7-hour series of classes, I guess. It's a long day seminar. Very informative from what I've been told by my friend. She said it was a great day. a great opportunity to learn everything she could about this process. And it's kind of like my pre-op stuff. And they set my appointment yesterday for the 16th. So that's how fast this has happened. Monday I went to the seminar, turned in my paperwork. Tuesday morning they called me, told me the price, set me up this pre-op 7-hour thing that I have to go through, the doctor requires and the hospital requires. My first visits with the doctors this morning, and my surgery date is the 16th. And I got all that information yesterday morning. It took a little juggling. I'm going to be post-op over Christmas. My post-op first week 1, will be over Christmas. I'm just like, I'm going to be straight liquids on Christmas. How am I going to do this? And I'm like, it's one Christmas. I got the rest of my life to not indulge, but to taste, a nibble here and there of things, and to stay right, because I will have a lifestyle change. I had a lifestyle change when I was with my doctor before. It took a long time. I was able to keep the 60 pounds off. It was very slow in coming back. It was the pregnancies, bam, 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 that really knocked my body for a loop. But that being said, I'm 110% in for this. I'm ready. I'm fired up. My husband supports me. My parents support me. Both sets, my mother and father and their spouses. I haven't had a chance to talk to my in-laws yet. They have no clue. They're on a cruise. They're on a cruise somewhere and have no clue that all this is happening. It's just happened so quickly, and all I can do is give God glory, because I really feel like it's an answer to a prayer. It's a heart's desire. I get really emotional talking about it because it's such a personal thing. It's such a personal adventure. It's such a personal step I'm taking, and it's going to make me healthier. I really know that when all this weight comes off, when this is all done, my heart's not going to hurt like it does. My body won't ache when I get up out of bed in the morning. My hip where I had surgery when I was 18, that's not going to cause me the pain that I have right now with it. And then the other hip, because of the grinding and the different things with my hips, my knees won't pop and grind like they do now. I've got to get this weight off me, and I'm going to be healthier. And so I'm so excited. So I invite you to join me on my journey, to hold me accountable, to be there with me,